Most people think opportunity is rare. They think life is unfair, that success belongs to the lucky. But Jack Ma says something different. Opportunity is everywhere. The problem is, people don't recognize it. Most people only see problems. Successful people see possibilities hidden inside those problems. Because opportunity doesn't come dressed like success, it comes disguised as difficulty. This is the lesson that changed millions of lives. Welcome back to Channel Wisdom Swing. Today, we explore one of Jack Ma's most powerful insights, an idea that shaped his life, transformed his failures, and turned a tiny startup in a small apartment into a global empire. Jack Ma believes that opportunity is not given, it is discovered, not by the smartest, not by the wealthiest, not by the most connected, but by the people with the right mindset. Most people wait for perfect timing. Successful people act when the timing is inconvenient. Most people focus on what's wrong. Successful people focus on what could be improved. Jack Ma said it best. Where people complain, there is opportunity. Let's begin. Why most people can't see opportunity. Why Jack Ma noticed something early in life. People are trained to see danger, difficulty, and doubt. We're taught to avoid risk. We're taught to stay safe. We're taught that problems are something to run from. But this mindset blinds us to opportunity. Think about it. Every new industry started as a problem. Every great business solved an inconvenience. Every innovation began with frustration. Every breakthrough grew out of a challenge. But most people only see the front side of the challenge, the stress, the work, the uncertainty. They don't see the hidden value. Jack Ma says, opportunity lies in the place where complaints are. But most people spend their lives complaining about the complaint, instead of solving it. How Jack Ma learned to see what others miss. Ma didn't grow up with privilege. He failed exams. He was rejected from job after job. He had no money, no advantage, no technical background. But he had one powerful habit he observed. He watched what people struggled with. He listened to what people needed. He paid attention to gaps in service, gaps in information, gaps in opportunity. While others complained about China's slow business environment, Jack Ma saw a chance to help small businesses. While others ignored the internet, he saw the future. While others feared difficulty, he stepped toward it. Jack Ma said, I was not smarter than others. I simply saw what they ignored. His advantage wasn't intelligence, it was perspective. Opportunity usually looks like a problem. Here's the truth Jack Ma wants everyone to understand. Opportunity rarely looks attractive at first. Opportunity looks like responsibility. It looks like inconvenience. It looks like extra work. It looks like something too small to matter. When something is too obviously profitable, it is already crowded. It is already late. The best opportunities are the ones most people avoid because they look too messy, too uncertain, too difficult. But that's exactly why they are valuable. Jack Ma says, today is hard. Tomorrow is harder, but the day after tomorrow is beautiful. Most people die tomorrow night, meaning most people quit before they reach the opportunity. How successful people see possibility inside problem. Successful people think differently. Their minds are trained in a special way. 1. They analyze instead of complain. When something goes wrong, they ask, what can be improved here? Not, who is to blame? 2. They look for gaps instead of excuses. Every frustration is a sign that something can be built. If something is slow, make it faster. If something is confusing, make it simpler. If something is expensive, make it affordable. 3. They think long-term instead of short-term. Most people only care about today's comfort. Successful people care about tomorrow's possibility. 4. They are not afraid of starting small. Jack Ma started in his apartment with 18 friends. No funding, no resources, just belief. He always said, big opportunities come from solving small problems. How you can train your mind to see opportunity. Sharing Jack Ma method. You don't need money to see opportunity. You need awareness. Here's Jack Ma's simple formula. 1. Listen to complaints. Where people struggle, value can be created. Your coworkers complain, your community complains, your friends complain. That is the map showing you where opportunity hides. 2. Pay attention to what is slow, inconvenient, or outdated. Every inconvenience is a business waiting to happen. People want faster, they want easier, they want simpler. Problems are signals. ***. 3. Train yourself to ask the right question. What is the opportunity here? ***. This one question rewires your brain. Instead of fear, you see possibility. Instead of threat, you see potential. Instead of difficulty, you see direction. 4. Be open to learning what you don't know. If you find a problem but don't have the skill to solve it, learn the skill. Jack Ma says, don't be afraid of learning. Be afraid of not learning. Skills are teachable. Mindset is a choice. 5. Stay optimistic even when everything looks bad. Optimism is not naive. Optimism is strategic. A negative mind can never see opportunity. A positive mind sees possibilities everywhere. The world is full of problems, so it's full of opportunities. Jack Ma once said, the bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity. Think about the industries that changed the world. Transportation became a problem, gives Uber emerged. Communication became slow, gives smartphones emerged. Shopping became inconvenient, gives e-commerce exploded. Education became outdated, gives online learning was born. Every industry started with a complaint, but someone chose to solve it instead of talk about it. That is the difference between average people and extraordinary people. Most people wait, most people hesitate, most people fear difficulty, but successful people say, this might be hard, but it might also be the opportunity that changes my life. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is simple. Opportunity is everywhere, but only those with the right eyes can see it. Opportunities hide inside challenges. They hide inside problems. They hide in places where others give up. They hide behind difficulty. And Jack Ma's greatest lesson is this: if you learn to see what others overlook, you will achieve what others can only imagine. So starting today, pay attention, listen, observe, stay curious, stay positive, and walk boldly toward difficulty. Because difficulty is the doorway to opportunity. Thank you for watching Channel Wisdom Swing, and remember, the world is full of problems, and that means the world is full of opportunity.